Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't moved much since yesterday. We're still moving in this very tight range between the support range, so the first level of the support range at 61.8k, and the micro resistance I made you aware about yesterday on Twitter and here in the video anyway, at 64,625. So that's basically here a very tight range. You could say even between the Monday high and that 23.6 FIB level. Until we break out either way, there isn't really anything substantial that would change to the analysis. You know, in terms of any changes, there isn't anything new I can really say. So I think all we can do now is to highlight the relevant levels again, highlight the structure, and basically say that at the moment at least it hasn't given me any signal or indication that I have to change anything. So I remain focused on my update. So far on my viewpoint, on my perspective, that there's a really good likelihood of seeing lower prices. I anticipate another low from this region, and this correction was incredibly difficult. It still is, but once I see a 5-wave move into one direction, I can highlight to you, where, based on probabilities, the next move should go. And what we've seen here over the last few days was an initial 3-wave move up, which is definitely not directly bullish. Then a 5-wave move down, which is not directly bullish, and another corrective rally into resistance. So all of that indicates a 5-wave move down should follow. So therefore the white scenario remains preferred. And what does it mean basically? That means that we are most likely in this WXY structure, and we could get one more low or two more lows. If my analysis is wrong and it's not a WXY, I mean, not wrong, because I absolutely acknowledge it could be something different, like for example, an ABC structure. Just in the C wave down, we would be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 4 was a little bit high to be reliable, not too high to be valid. So if the C wave to the downside is an ending diagonal, we might only see one more low and not two more lows. And for most altcoins, I think one more low would be enough. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we just get one more low. Just be aware that after the next low, we could be turning around. If the rally after the next low is corrective, so again, another choppy 3-wave like rally, then we should expect one more low, or another low basically after the next one. And the next downside support levels and targets are 60,140 and 57,500. They are the next FIB levels. I'm not sure if we go any lower than that. Normally, you would say that the ideal target, the ideal support, like across the board, the ideal support for a 4th wave is typically that 38.2 retracement level there, which is the 55.4k level. No guarantee to get there. We don't have to get there. Possibly we do. But either way, if we get one more low, my view is that the correction could be completed. With the next low, I will see the correction as completed. However, it doesn't mean it needs to be completed. We first need to see an impulsive reversal. So that means the downtrend is obviously active from the 8th of April high within an overall uptrend, but that local downtrend first needs to confirm that it's completed, because the smaller time frame eventually then confirms the larger time frame assumption. And if the smaller time frame assumption does something different, like not giving us any more impulses to the upside, we will have to change the larger time frame assumption at some point, but we're not there. Okay, and there's no reason currently to focus on that, to believe that as such. Therefore, let's zoom in a bit. Here you can see again the unchanged structures. Basically, if you watched the last update yesterday, you are actually up to date. So we had this 3-wave rally. This was the ascending wedge pattern we talked about. Made you aware that a break below this trend line here could send us down. Usually we say that the beginning or the break of a wedge pattern, target of the wedge pattern after breaking is the beginning of the wedge, which was followed, and it was quite a rapid move down, indicative of an impulse down. Okay, so we have this impulsive move down in wave 1, corrective flat structure rally which could be completed. It could still extend, but as long as we stay below the Monday high, which was at 66,920, yeah, the focus is on lower. What happens above that level? That would be my alternative. Above that level, I will first watch for an extended B wave. And I'm doing that instead of something different because the rally was in 3 waves. So had this rally been in 5 waves, the situation wouldn't be that clear. But a 3-wave rally coupled with a strong decline, well, would rather indicate further downside continuation. They are the parameters we're watching for today. And obviously a break below yesterday's low should really confirm the 3rd wave to the downside is unfolding and should really open that trapdoor lower. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.